All right, hello everyone. This is Chemic, and I'm back after a week-long exercise at work. Yeah, I'm back at work, so videos are going to be less frequent. Okay, back at the last Caretaker. Let's get started. Do 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 do. All right, I parked at the habitat that told you guys I was going to check out. I'm not going to be doing anything at this habitat. I wanted to show you that round ball at the top. Yeah, that's what they call a roller boy. It's a automated defense robot, and we do not have the capabilities of killing it. Well, we do. We have a pistol, but it's going to take forever. It's going to take hundreds and hundreds of rounds. Really, you want to wait till level 11 till you get your rifle to take care of this. Let's see if I can figure it out. There you go. See? All right, see how slow it shoots? It moves around. Yes, I can sit here and I can pound it for a couple of hundred rounds until it blows up. But there's not a lot of resources there. This is like a habitat people started building, the humans, when the sea started rising. They started building these little habitats. This one has a security ball on it. So I'm not going to mess with that right now. Let's go down and check the net. Let's get rid of the pistol. 15 kilograms. All right. They did an update on the game just for fixing small stuff, and I let it go for a couple of days. All right, we're hit G, and then we're going to drop it back down to make sure it was stable. Did some testing and helped a friend of mine out with problems he had. F, and now we're back. Bioscrap. We're going to hit J, get rid of all that. So now what we're doing is we're going to go to the next area. Okay, remember we're looking for the radar area, the beacons, to open up the area. If you look at the map, there's a Lazarus complex off to our right and nothing over here. If you actually back out, there's one here, and there's several over here. So what we're going to do is, this was me testing. We're going to start boating over this way, and there should be one right around in this area. So that's what I'm looking for today, is another beacon area. All right, let's bring that up. What we're going to do is we're also going to turn on the diesel engine. Get out of that. Turn on the engine. We got some diesel. It's almost half full. So we got what? 4,800 liters of fuel. So we're going to try it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go southeast. You can see the yellow light in the window down below. That's the fuel being transferred between the tanks underneath that I built. That's how the fuel looks when it's being transferred around. Okay, that's the Lazarus facility. We're not going to go there. We're going to go this way. And then we're just going to look for stuff. Can we go to Lazarus facility? Yeah, we could. Can we get a lot done? Yeah, we can get a lot done, but not all of it. So, okay, you see that? You see their structures. All right, that's a good thing. All right. We're going to keep going east-southeast. That, I believe, is just another habitat over there. So that is a thing. That big structure right there, that's off to our 2 o'clock position, looks like it's the warehouse, which we will be going once we get the rifle. Okay, so what we're looking for is out here somewhere on the other side of the Lazarus. Look for a big radio tower. I see we're going 37 kilometers an hour. We're going pretty fast. We're burning through fuel pretty quickly, but that's okay. And this is basically what the game is: motoring around, destroying entities, and getting resources, and going on to the next step. So what I'm going to do is when I find the beacon or the radar tower, I call it, I will bring you guys back because this is going to take a few minutes of me just boating around, looking around. And if I find something really interesting, or when I do find it, I will bring you guys back. All right? All right. See you in a little bit. All right. Nope. Nope. Hit the button again. All right, guys. I think I found it. It's right in front of us. And of course, it's storming and it's nighttime. You know, this is pretty good. I like the weather effects. See lightning storms off to the south. And that big tower that's in front of us should be what we're looking for. But yeah, this is how nice the stormy weather looks in the graphics. All right, as you can see, we're going pretty good. We're going off the map, which is fine. It's just the view area. But this should be the beacon that we're looking for this area. It'll light it up and we'll see different things. Also, you see off to the left of the beacon, there's a big pad off in the background. That should be the launch facility where we launch the clones. That big thing back there. Hopefully when it gets daylight, we can see it a little better. Yay. So far so good. I burned through about 1,800 liters. So almost half of what we have on store, I've already burned up. And it's been probably about 10-15 minutes. I mean, all right, what we're going to do is we're getting close. So I am going to stop the diesel engine. And this is basically how far we went. We're on the 2 habitat nodes and we've gone this far. That's it. And we burned 1,800 liters of fuel. So it's pretty bad. All right. This should be the next node we need. Yeah, we're going at a snail's pace. Yeah, see back in the background on the left side, that big facility. That should be the launch facility for the rocket. Yay. Okay. Come on. Looking for mines, anti-ship mines in the water. Making sure that we're not banging into anything. Then once we get docked up, I'm going to repair the windmills. So that's the only source of power we're getting right now. Just want to make sure they're good. Now, yep, navigation we got 32. All right. This is what we need. And that will light up the area. Okay, now we're getting into our next thing we have to deal with, but not right now. And that's that flying thing you see above the water right there. Those are called angels, what the game calls angels. And they don't do much, but they will mess up some cabling and stuff. All right, we got some baddies here. Yay, baddies. Okay, bump throttle a little bit. Oh, yuck. They're all over. Yep, okay. You hear the whining that those angels do. I'm going to stop right here because before I dock up, we have to get rid of the junk that's on the dock right here. And there's a lot. Holy crud. All right. We're anchored. Should be 0. Yeah, it's 0. It's just settling. Okay, first thing we check is our ammo count. Got almost 300 rounds. So, okay. Now, fun time. Those guys right up there are spawn. So once we shoot them and get them killed, they should not respawn again. These guys here are normal junk that we have to clear. So, yay! Let's go. Reload. Forgot to do the one main thing I keep saying. Close the door. See what I mean about ammo? It's not the best. Now, since we got that done, and it's daylight coming up, let's get rid of the aerial stuff. All right. Now what we can do, reload again, is we can raise the anchor. Then we're going to grab this guy, jump, hook it, jump back over to the ship. Here we go. Now that should pull us in. Okay. Now these guys right here, these angels, they hurt a lot. They will kill you. I'm not going to fight them until I get the rifle and I get a good ammo and everything else. Okay. Let's let the boat settle and we will do our normal. Let it settle down. We will drop the anchor. And while the anchor is being dropped, then we'll undo the mooring. That way it's not being crammed against the dock. Alright. Got infection there. Ain't gonna mess with that yet. Got a big ugly thing there. Yep, got a big ugly thing right here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, that's cleaned out. Reload again. Alright, we got some fuel. Well, that's a good thing. We're going to need fuel. So we will get that. Alright, now we got to clean this guy out right here. Alright. And he popped. Alright, big boy next. Oh, there's one little bee. Come here, you little booger. Alright, big guys. If you try shooting them from here, you're not going to get it. Plus, do not shoot them. When their little eyeball turns red, that means they're pissed. So you don't want to shoot them. Okay? You want to stay clear. So what we can do first is we can see if we can get this fuel. So they are passive in nature, the angels. They will not attack you unless you attack them. Once you attack them, they will relentlessly attack you. They will damage the boat. They will damage the boat, and they will mess everything up. So you just have to be aware of it. So I do not fight them on the boat, because last time I fought them on the boat, it screwed up everything. It really did. I had to fix so much crap. Alright. While that's pumping, let's see if we can sneak past this guy. Oh, look, we have a barricade. Alright. We might start saving these plates for the elevators. Okay. Now, can I get past that tentacle without pissing it off? Let's find out. Nope. Alright, pissed it off, but the bees haven't found me yet. But now you gotta watch out, because now they're all pissed off at you. There's a lot of them. Holy crap. Run! Get over over on the boat so you have some room. Where they at? 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 Oh, they're coming. Okay, let's shoot that guy. Let's got a couple of guys over here. Okay, got one there, one there, one there, one there. Oh, here they come. Come on, buggies. Come on, boo-boos. Yes, you can damage your own equipment, but that's no big deal. Reload real quick while he's coming. Come on, boo-boo. Ow. All right, let's get refuel with power. All right. Be very careful. How do you know if, like I said, don't shoot near them. If you piss them off, that light's going to turn red. And then they're going to start shooting at you. And they do hurt a lot. Let's see. Where are the rest of those bees? There was a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, there they are. There's a bunch of them right there. And they're caught on the railing. So now we're going to use that to our advantage. Hi, guys. Hi, how are you? All right. More fuel. Yay. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to piss these guys off. Hopefully they get stuck on the railing. He's just floating around. All right. Check ammo count. We're down to 100 rounds. Well, that's not a lot. All right. So what I like to do is I like to hang out here for a second. Make sure we're not getting any more aggro than what we need. Okay. Let's take this guy out. Okay, he's gone. Okay, we're going down there next because that should be baddie area. All right, pick up the stuff on the ground. These guys are bad. Big. Okay. Now, from what I understand, these angels, they clean up the mess. So they're going to be getting in your way. You have to watch them. See them there underneath there? They're kind of freaking out. Yeah, he's kind of stuck. All right, I'm going to leave him alone. He'll come out. He'll zap us eventually. Hello? Don't mess with me. Leave me alone. Oh. Poor bubbies. They stayed in here. Hey, we got some stuff. All right. First thing I'm going to do is clean up the area a little bit. So let's do that real fast. Tech scrap. Always need tech scrap. All right, this one's got tech scrap. Yay. This is an old angel that broke. And I guess they were trying to fix it. All right. Now, busted stuff. Yep, just like my old boss says in the military. You got to fix it before you can use it. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing we did before. B, we're going to build U, E, rotate it. I'm going to plant it down. Bunk. All right. Then we're going to hit Q to get rid of that. Now we have to get all this stuff, so it's no big deal. Go back to the boat. At the same time, we're going to fix these guys. Ow. That's the guy stuck under the stairs. 5. Come on. I know you're broken. There it is. All right, we need some crap. Okay, what about you guys? Nope, can't fix you. Can't fix you. Okay. So while we're heading back to the boat, scrap some stuff. Get some resources. Turn the light off. Tech scrap. Little booger. Furniture is not in the game yet. So you can't like make an observation deck on your boat or make a lounge area with a couple chairs and some tables and stuff like that. So that's not in the game yet. I'm hoping they do something like that. And actually what I would like to see is, imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So what I would like to do is have clothes for your caretaker, because you're saving humanity. So why not look like humanity? Why not look like you're trying to save it by dressing? Be kind of cool, like an RPG thing. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Okay. All right, we're going to scrap all this, but again, you got to get up in that container. So you don't want to scrap all the crates. You want to scrap some, but not all. So I'm going to leave all this alone till we're done fighting crap and getting stuff cleaned up, and then we will go on. All right. Open that up. And yes, those angels will come in here, and I had one get stuck in this area where it's just bouncing around and doing stuff, and just like, no, stay out. So that's another reason why I keep that door closed, so they can't come in here and bounce around and cause trouble. All right, we're going to right click, add all parts to queue. How much cable? We got 50 meters, so we got plenty of cable. All right, and we're going to grab all this stuff because we need to rebuild stuff. Come on, come on. There you go. Yeah, we got some scrap. I'm hoping this gives us everything we need to start the power and get that running while we're doing other things. Might as well get some power while we're waiting. All right, let's see how this goes. Going to do the windmills first because it is a storm, and we get more power with the windmill. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to run over here, and all the stuff should leave and start building the battery. Yep, cool. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go here. At that. Plug you in, then take you. Plug you in. Then we're going to take you. Actually, we're going to come back here. I'm going to make another connector. Yep, like I said, he's going to get out sooner or later, and he's going to get us. No big deal. We're going to plug you into here. Bink. Going to come back over here. Close the door. Turn on the light so you can see what I'm doing. Gonna plug you in there. Gonna take you, plug you in there, and turn you on. Yay, we have power. Turn off the flashlight. Okay, say there's an elevator. That's why I build the battery, because elevators suck a lot of power. All right, while we're waiting on that to fill up and everything, might as well clean up the room. All right, once we clean up the room, which will be in a few minutes, we're going to go look around, try to repair the solar panels and plug them in and get them going with the way they're supposed to. What ammo was that? Rifle tracer. Okay. I think the tracer round is an electrical charge. I use the flare ones that are incendiary rounds, basically. Alright, this room is pretty much cleaned up. Oop, tech scrap. Gotta get the tech. Alright, let's repower, recharge. KF. Come on. Almost level 11, so almost ready to get the rifle. Alright, and then we're going to heal up. And there is no, yeah, there's a data save. Alright, and we're going to save real quick. Backup, number 7, yes. Backup complete, yay. Alright, you always close the door. That way baddies don't get in there and start screwing things up. Alright, let's see if we can get this fuel real quick. Remember, you can't get the fuel out unless it's repaired. You gotta get all the fuel out. So we're gonna go here. Actually, this one is empty, isn't it? No, it's got 91 liters. Okay. Hit F, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to jump down, because remember, we got tanks right down here. Yay, bunk. We'll plug you in, and we're going to hit F. There you go. Now we're getting more fuel. Yay. Nope, carbon fiber. Okay. Now, the other big thing we got to do is we got to get in that door. So 6. They barricaded the door, so they didn't want anything to get in, but it got in anyways. So now we just got to move everything out of the way. Yes, I could pick it up and throw it, but why handle it more than you have to? So I just use the grinding tool. Grind it down. You have more room to move around. You're not tripping over stuff. You're not trying to run away from baddies and reposition, climbing over junk. Okay. And this is pretty cool. See what they spelled out? Help. Yeah. Environmental hazards, they're not in the game yet, so they don't have like acid rain, or you don't get damaged. I guess you're pretty much waterproof. You don't get damaged by any storms or anything like that. You don't get hit by lightning or anything. Please don't give them any ideas. It's pretty cool. Multiplayer, that'd be awesome. Say you got hit by a lightning strike, your power core got damaged, and you need one of your friends to come over and help you. So you start sending out a distress call. That would be pretty cool. And your buddy would have to, or your friends that you're playing with would have to come over and repair you and rescue you before your power cuts out. That would be pretty cool. Of a multiplayer standpoint, that would be pretty nice. All right, nighttime, so we gotta watch out for the leeches crawling out of the water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the boat. I'm going to unload, try to get carbon fiber if we have any, to repair the solar panels and plug them in and get all that working. And it looks like it's done filling up the boat, so I'll pick up the fuel cable, our fuel hose, while we're doing that. And then we just got to keep an eye out. Yay, there goes the hose. All right. We are overweight, so we are limping our way back to the boat. Bink. All right. Nope. Forgot to close the door. Okay. All right, that's done there. Bioscrap goes in there. All right. Now we need carbon fiber. Now let's look and see if I got any carbon fiber. Robert, don't need that. Carbon fiber, there's one. Titanium, I don't need that yet, hopefully. There's a couple more carbon fibers. Oh, it's rubber. Rubber. Nothing there. More carbon fiber. All right, I got 5 carbon fibers, so let's hope that's enough for repairing those. I think it only needs 1, so we should have enough. Again, we can work at night. We're just keeping an eye out for baddies coming to get us, because they will come in, they will jump out at us. Requires 2 carbon fiber. All right, this is going to hurt. Yep, can't get that one. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to put that down there. Put you there. Put you there. And put, oh, nope. Keep the button pushed. And then we're going to go, oh, we don't have to apply power? Oh, okay. Fine. Plug you in over here then. Get rid of you. Okay. We don't need power to this building? Oh, that's weird. All right. Let's see what kind of baddies we have in here. Remember, don't really want to turn on your light. Close the door. Now you can turn on your light, because we're going to turn the lights on anyways. We're looking for slime hanging out in the corner somewhere. Anything else trying to, the boogie trying to come out and boogie, 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 get you. All right. There you go. Now, all kinds of junk in here. All kinds of stuff. All right, we don't want to get too packed up on picking stuff up, but the ingots and stuff, you do want to pick up the boxes, because that's stuff you can use right away. That's raw material. It's like that guy. You'll need those. All right, battery's full. Okay, cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit the button, and then the elevator should be coming down. Oh, hey guys, where'd you guys come from? Probably down, probably up there. All right, now we gotta look. Yep, here comes the little guys. Okay, you see that? Yeah, he sucks. I was hoping to be level 10 before I ran into him. Okay, let's see if we can take him on. can kill his guns, but I'm almost out of power too. He's not doing too much damage to me. But I'm running out of ammo and I'm running out of guns, so. You stay right there. Don't go nowhere, boo-boo. Oh, that's that guy. There we go. We got him. All right. This is a problem. Low on ammo. Out of ammo. Let's go make more ammo. Let's pick up some more of this stuff. Okay. As you can see, the pistol doesn't do a lot of damage. It's really slow. Only has 12 rounds, 12 mag rounds. The magazine doesn't do anything else. It doesn't give you more rounds. It's for running more than one type of ammo. That's basically what it's for. So the magazine will not help me in this case. Okay. So now I'm going to get rid of my weight so I can move. J to get rid of most of it. All right, you're full. You're not. Okay. These I do believe give, yeah, it's electrical charge. Yay, the game gave me some stuff. Okay, I think it's just about full everywhere. Okay. Let's get rid of the bio scrap. Now we're gonna get some more ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get some more power. .36 rounds. Not enough. Let's look and see what we got for rounds. Those are the shard. Those are like shotgun rounds. Don't like those. Not really nothing until we get the rifle, which is next level. Alright, and you can see I'm 87% to the next level. So, yay. He should not be able to get out that door, so he should be stuck right there. Oh, come on. Alright guys, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to make ammo and do everything else I can do, and then I'll bring you guys back once I'm ready. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. I decided to scrap some things around the dock right by the boat, and yay, level 11. So that means I can hit you, go down here, and get the rifle. Come on, there you go. Get that. Get the larger storage crates, so we have more storage. Oni Plus, I'm not going to worry about that. The food and stuff, those are for clones. That's for cloning. I'm not going to worry about that right now. All right, so now we have the rifle. Yay! So now we can come over here. I am going to get the rifle. Add all parts. Build. Then I'm building a suppressor, the laser, and the sight. So now I'm level 11. Now I should be able to grab some of this stuff. There we go. It's making the rifle. Now I just made a whole bunch of ammo for the pistol, which is fine. 300 rounds, not bad. But we're going to make a whole bunch more for the rifle as well. And I'm going to add a large container to it also, so we can have more storage at all parts. Okay, so there's the rifle, the suppressor, and the sight. Alright, let's finish charging. Okay, get rid of that. And then what I'm going to do just for now, I will change it later, is I'm going to build this big boy. Right, we're going to build it right here. We'll move it later. I just need more storage space. Okay, while that's going on, right click, add holster 1. Alright, there's our rifle. Holds 30 rounds instead of 12. And then we're going to hit G for inspect. We are going to hit E, arrow over, fix a sight. Then we're going to go to the under rail system. Doesn't matter which one it is. Nope, can't use that one. Okay. Oh, what about this one? Yes, we can use the laser pointer for that one. And then the barrel, we're going to put the silencer on it. Yay! You know, Call of Duty type crap. Alright, so now we're going to throw all this in here. We're going to make ammo, and then we're going to go kill that Joker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well that's running. I am going to go scrap some more stuff. Alright, basically we can open up a container. Yeah, we got some of these plates too. Stack them up. I'm going to be using these in just a second when on the elevator. We're just going to find out. Okay, let's kill whatever's in here. Alright, so what we want to do, we want to get you out of the way so we have room to move. And then we're going to open you up. Okay. Nice. Babies. Alright. And then we're going to use the pistol, so I'm not wasting ammo. Okay, turn on the light. Alright. No yuckies. Yuckies all gone. Alright, close the door. No more yuckies. But, still infected. So, yuckies are next door. So, we can get up top first. Let's get up top first. Now, there can still be stuff in here. It just means they're not any organic. There could be bots in here and all kinds of crap. Alright, tech scrub. Gonna grind this all down. So even though the container is not showing red like it's an infection going on, there still could be the little robots, little bees and stuff inside them. So you just have to be careful about them. I haven't seen a roller boy in a container yet, but I'm sure they can probably figure out that. So you open the door up, it rolls out and starts causing trouble. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to close you because you were done. And then we're going to move you out the way. Alright. Fun time. Alright. Remember, the red ones are for leeches. So you want to do this in the daylight. Hi guys, how are you? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, a couple of them hanging around at the end of the container. Kill them guys, and we're done. Go in here, loot what's left. Alright, close it up. I like closing it because closing it means it's already looted it, already inspected it, it's done. Turn the light off, get the grinder out, or the dismantler, and we're going to go to work. Now, this is where I got in trouble last time with the fabricator is I did a bunch of bulk stuff. I ran and did other things, and I came back and some of the parts were under the assembler. I guess the only way to fix that is to not make so much. But there again, if you don't make so much, then you just got to sit there and wait. And that's one thing, Chemic don't do, is wait. All right. How much more ammo we got? Throw the U and U. Hit F. Hit F. There you go. Hit here. Hit J. Get rid of the bio scrap. Alright. We have ammo. Rifle slam. Okay, what ammo are you using? Bump, 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 bump. R reload. F switch ammo. Oh, it's using the Ori rounds. Okay. Reload. Alright, there we go. Now we got 270 rounds. Turn you off. I like carrying probably around 500 rounds on me. While I'm using the rifle, I'm going to get rid of these. Because I don't want them, because I want the same ammo. So it doesn't reload and you're out of ammo. You can't do anything when I have ammo in my pocket. Alright, 360 rounds. That's pretty good. I'm going to let that run. Close the door. Let's go kill that guy. Okay. Alright. Make sure no baddies are around. Alright, where's he at? He's rolling around there. I did a little bit of damage to him, but not much. Alright. Right click. Aim. See what I mean about the crosshairs being bright? He's not dead yet. There he is. Now he blew up. Right click, reload. Alright, we're going to grind him down because he's just going to get in the way if we don't. High-tech scrap on him. Alright, we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to pick you up. We're going to toss you over. Alright, video's getting kind of long. So, see what we can do here. Get rid of all the junk off the elevator. Get you over there. Let's go up. Alright. Again, you got to be careful with the angels. Alright. Stop these guys. Yep. Alright. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, come on. Where you at? Oh, they blew up. Okay. Oh well. Close quarters. It sucks. I don't do a lot of PvP, guys, because I suck at it. Oh man, reflexes aren't what they used to be. Alright. There's probably going to be a bunch of baddies up here, so we just got to look around, take your time. Alright, we have something in here. Oh, hello. Yay. More baddies. Oh, come on. Be nice. what's in here. This should be the control room area. Yeah, this is another control room area. Once we get power to this, which I'm just going to put a windmill on it, I will call it a video. So let's get rid of these guys. All right, reload. We're going to get rid of this guy. Yay. There's a fuel tank, fuel canister. Didn't notice that. Okay. All right. So, wind turbine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a video. It's 51 minutes. I am going to get this up and running and basically just put a wind turbine here with a battery in it and just let it run, because we're going to need power anyways for when we do the it's the same thing as before. We have to repair the beacon and then we have to power it. Once we power the beacon, then we can turn it on, but you have to power it first. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to set up the wind turbine infrastructure, then I'm going to bring you guys back. Okay? All right. Again, have fun, enjoy yourself, and stay safe.